Hi folks, it's Evo here from Thundermist Lure Company. Great to see you and welcome to today's episode of Thundermist Fishing Tips. We got a cloudy, overcast day, rain's coming, and I'm out here at the mouth of the Niagara River. There's a number of boats out here, and I don't see any nets going in the water. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do some flatline trolling. I brought the American Smelt with me. I've got the gold one here, and I've got the silver purple here. I can fish with 2 fishing rods, which is great. I've got the electric motor in, and what I'm gonna do, folks, is do some slow trolling along this 20 to 25 foot break and see if I can hook into a fish. And actually what I want to do is figure out what's going on, see if I can find some active fish. You know I love to, absolutely love to jig. But today, folks, it's all about finding some active fish and finding out what's going on out here. And trolling is a great way to do that. So there's a number of boats out here. Most people are drifting. Like I say, I don't see any nets going in the water, but I do see a lot of bird activity, and I really like that. Pick up my speed a bit here. I like to see those birds actively diving. And that's the thing with this American Smelt, resembling a bait fish. It's got some rattles in there too. And it actually is shaped like a true American Smelt bait fish. So hand carved and replicated. It's got a nice wobble to it, which I really like. And it dives about 20 feet, plus or minus. So I've got, well, I'm gonna put out a little more line. I'm looking at about 120 feet of line or so behind the boat. I'm gonna troll at about 2 miles an hour, two and change. And again, what I want to do is see if there are any active fish out here today, and if they're willing to bite on the troll. So we're gonna find out. We got a nice day. It's overcast, rain's coming, but I like it. And a number of boats out here, which is actually great to see people outdoors enjoying the outdoors. And I'm just going to continue to troll along here, pick up my speed just a tad, and I get the other line in the water as well. I get the gold one in, and the reason why I went with the gold, oh, there's a hit right there. Oh, there's a hit right there. Okay, let me stop. Oh, okay, I was gonna say the reason I went with the gold for the second choice, oh, wow, is because it's dark and cloudy, and gold has great reflective qualities under those dark, cloudy, gloomy conditions. But it looks like the gold one didn't even get wet. So the silver purple has struck. Oh, so I would love to get into some brown trout today, but we shall see. We'll see what's out here. I have no idea what's out here. There's browns, there's rainbows. We'll see. This one, I don't know. There's also walleye out here too, folks. This is a great walleye crankbait. Trolling for walleye. So you don't know what you're gonna get. That's the beauty, eh? When you're fishing, and especially trolling, you get into some fish and have some fun. Something heavy though, whatever it is. It's a good fish. I should move this gold crankbait out of the way. Okay, he's staying down there, folks. Now I didn't bring my big net. So this might be a little bit of a challenge, but we shall see. I just like to see what it is. Really caught me off guard. I was just getting set up here and boom. And it looks like, I think it's a lake trout. Looks like a lake trout, folks. Looking at all those bubbles, it's looking like a lake trout to me. He's got himself all wrapped up in my line now. There we go, we got him unwrapped. Oh, that's a good laker. Nice lake trout, folks. Nice lake trout. Come on, Mr. Laker. That's a good fish. Boy, he nailed that American Smelt. Wow. He just hammered it. Okay, like I said, I don't have a big net. I was looking for steelhead or brown trout, so I brought this smaller net. Not thinking we're gonna get lake trout today, folks, but anyways, I managed. Hey, I managed. Okay. Oh my goodness, are you kidding me? How's that for, I don't know, 3 minutes of fishing? I don't even know how long the line was in the water, but it wasn't in that long, I'll tell you that. All right, let's get this hook out of the mouth. We're gonna get this fish released right away. Oh, that's one big heavy lake trout, folks, I'll tell you that right there. Oh my goodness. All right, we're gonna get him back in. Get him released. That's a big laker, folks. Big laker. Now, like I say, I'm hoping to get into, I'm looking for steelhead or brown trout today. But I'm not complaining about that start, I'll tell you that. You ready, buddy? Give him another minute. There he goes, straight down. You gotta love that. Okay, well, how about we get back set up again and start trolling again and see what else we can get into here. What a start right there, I'll tell you that. I love it. Okay, we're back in again. We got our silver purple on that side, so I know the silver purple's on today. And let's get the gold going on this side. It's not really my trolling rod here because it wasn't really set up for this today, as you could tell by me not bringing my larger net. But we're gonna make it work, folks. We're gonna make it work. Okay, so that fish came out of about 24 feet of water. Right now I'm sitting in 21 feet, and I'm gonna let this line out. This rod's got 100% fluorocarbon line on it, so it's got some good stretch. This one's gonna have no stretch because I've got braided line with just a small fluoro leader. We'll see how that does. Now this braided line is thinner, so the gold is going to actually run deeper. So I'll put the gold in there. I'm gonna hold this one and let the gold one stay in the rod holder. And I'm going 2.5 miles an hour, or 2.8, so I'm gonna bring it down to 2.5. Okay. All right, well, that was a great start, folks. Now, hopefully, we can get ourselves a nice, beautiful brown trout. That's really what I'm after today. But, like I say, I don't mind that as a good start. That's for sure. All right. We're trolling. We're back in action. See if we can get another hit. Now the gold has struck, folks. And I got to be careful with this one because this line is lighter. And my fluorocarbon leader is only like 12 pounds. But that's okay. So look at the debris I was catching on this one. Lots of weed still floating around in the water. Okay, let's hope for a nice beautiful brown trout, folks. That's really what I'm hoping for. Wouldn't mind a steelhead, but a beautiful brown would be just make my day, I'll tell you that. I've got some really nice brown trout out here. Let's keep my drag position. Where's the net? I got the net handy here, folks. So yeah, this time the gold has struck. And let's see what it is. It's staying down there, whatever it is. It's fighting like it, I don't know, it might be another lake trout. I don't know, folks. He's not really giving me those brown trout head shakes. That's because it's not a brown trout, it's a lake trout. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Are you kidding me? Real? Are you kidding me? What a run. He just realized, I don't think he realized he was hooked. As soon as he saw me in the boat, he was gone. Wow. Talk about a hit and run. Oh my goodness. All right, let's see if we can gain back on him. Again, I got to be careful with this line. And you know what? You could catch huge fish, folks, with lighter line. You just have to really rely on your drag. And if you plan on using really light line, then a longer fishing rod helps take up a lot of that pressure off the line as well, because you got a nice bend in your rod. Okay, let's try that again. It's got a mouthful of American Smelt. It's got both hooks in them, folks. Both hooks in them. And he's in the bag. He is in the bag. Oh, he's not as big as that other one, but good. He just shook the hooks. Perfect. Not as big as that other one, but he fought better. I like the fight. He gave me a great fight. Look at that. That's unbelievable, eh, folks? You gotta love that. Simple way of fishing. Flat line trolling. No technology, nothing fancy. Let's get your lure over the edge of the boat and start trolling. All right, I know you want to go, buddy. Oh yeah, like a bullet. Okay, well, I'm gonna say I'm off to a good start. I can see the rain's coming. Our camera, we didn't bring any umbrella or anything today, so we're not really set up for filming in the rain. But maybe what I'll do is I'll take one more quick troll back here to see if I can get a brown, but if not, my day has been made already, folks. Flatline trolling. If you want to find out what's going on, and if you want to find out if the fish are active, troll and you'll pick up those active fish. And then what I like to do, once you've done that in an area, go back to that area and start jigging and pick up those non-active fish. Wherever you're tuning in from, folks, I want to thank you for spending time on the boat with me on today's episode of Thundermist Fishing Tips. And as always, until next time, good luck and good fishing. What a run that was. I loved it.